Hello and good morning to our standard 6 chapter 3 discussion. So in the chapter 3 first topic name it is our factors and multiples of a number. So today we will do the discussion on regarding factor and multiples of a number. Understood or not understood? So you just have to see few of the example. You just have to see few of the example. From that example I want to make you understand the definition of the factor first. Okay, just see, suppose one of the number I am showing you it as the 6 and I am saying that whether the number can it be divisible by 1. One can say that yes sir, 1 into 6 is equal to 6, so for which it will be 0. Yes or no? So then after another number, the same number 6 I am dividing by the 2. 2, here it is 3, here it is 6. Here the remainder it is equal to 0. Understood or not understood? Another, here it is the another number I am showing. Suppose here it is 6 and I am dividing the 6 by using 4. 4 1s are 4. Here the remainder I am getting 2. And here it is another number I am showing. Suppose here it is the number it is 6. I am dividing by 5. 5 1s are 5. Here the remainder we are getting it as the 1. So from these 5 example of the division, see, so this middle one it is called as our dividend. Dividend everyone knows. This one it is called as our divisor. This one it is called as our quotient, and this one it is called as our remainder. Understood or not understood? So for which this one it is our dividend. This one it is called as our divisor. This one it is Q for quotient and R for remainder. Shortcutly I have written. Remember, this one it is the divisor, this one it is the divisor, this one it is the divisor, this one it is also the divisor. But remember one thing, whenever on dividing the dividend by any divisor, once again repeating, one thing you just have to remember, whenever on dividing the number otherwise dividend by any of the divisor, when we are getting the remainder it is equal to 0. Remainder is equal to 0, that divisor also it can be said it as the exact divisor. Exact divisor, it means this one can divide the 6 perfectly, nothing it is left. So for which one it is the divisor, also it is the exact divisor. Why it is exact divisor? Because on dividing we are getting the remainder it is equal to 0. So for which this one it is also called as your exact divisor. But this one I cannot call it as the exact divisor. Also this one I cannot call it as the exact divisor. Understood? Exact divisor understood and not understood? Then I am saying you, thereafter I am saying you that factor of a number is the exact divisor of that number. What I have written? Previously I got the knowledge of two divisor and exact divisor. Now I am saying the factor means, actually factor means the exact divisor. Factor of a number, it means exact divisor of that number. Actually divisor you understood, then after exact divisor you understood, whenever the remainder it is equal to 0, that divisor we can call it as the exact divisor. Now I am saying you that exact divisor it is the factor. It means factor of a number is the exact divisor of that number. So it means this one it is the exact divisor of this one. This one it is the exact divisor of this one. So for which one it is the factor of 6. Also 2 it is also the factor of a 6. Understood or not understood? Because 2 it is the exact divisor of a 6. So for which 2 it is the factor of a 6. Here it is 1 it is the exact divisor of a 6. So for which 1 it is the factor of a 6. Now you just have to remember the definition of the factor is the exact divisor of that number. factor of a number is the exact divisor of that number. Now you have to remember the factor of a 6 is 1, it is the factor. Another extra thing I am showing it to you. Okay, see another extra thing I am showing. Actually this one it is not the factor. Here 4 it is not the factor, for which I am erasing. See in this example, 6 when divided by the 1 into 6 is equal to 6. Here the remainder it is equal to 0. Remember one thing, whenever the remainder it is equal to 0, once again repeating, whenever the remainder it is equal to 0, this one it is the factor, divisor it is the factor, also the quotient it is also the factor. So one can say that, sir, how the quotient it is also the factor? See, whenever the 6 you are dividing by the quotient 6, 1 is 6, here it is the remainder 0. So for which 6 it is also called as the factor of that number. It means, remember, for the middle number, both the left side and right side number both are the two factors. It means one thing it is clear, whenever the remainder it is your 0, it means our divisor, also our quotient, both are the factor of the middle number. Suppose this one it is the middle number, so for this number, this one it is the factor, this one it is the factor. When the remainder it will be 0. Up to this clear? See, here it is also the same thing. Whenever 6 divided by 2, remainder it is equal to 0, it means this one it is also the factor. See how? 6 divided by 3, whenever I am dividing by the quotient, here 2, here it is 6. So for which here the quotient, by quotient whenever I am dividing, also the result we are getting it as the 0. Clear? So for which divisor it is the factor, also the quotient it will also be factor, whenever the remainder it will be 0. Okay, so now just you have to see another extra thing I am saying. See, from this I am saying you the extra thing. See, the same question I am doing the discussion. See, 6, whenever I am dividing by the 1 into 6 is equal to 6, here the remainder it is equal to 0. This one it is the division. Its multiplication facts means, remember, its multiplication facts, writing division it is also same as the writing the multiplication. 6, middle number it is the product of the two hands. Middle number it is the product of the left side and right side, whenever the remainder it will be 0. So for which 6 is equal to 1 into 6. Understood? So it means writing this one it is also same as writing this one. It is the divisor, its multiplication facts is this one. This one it is called as the multiplication facts of this one. Whenever I am writing one number, it has the product of a two number. It means 100% this number can divide this one. Also this number can divide this one. This one it is the divisor, this one it is the quotient. Understood? Another thing you just have to remember, whenever a number you are expressing it as the product of a two, otherwise more than two numbers, so the numbers, these numbers we can call it as the factors. The process it is called as our factorization. Whenever a number is expressed it as the product of a two, otherwise more than two numbers, then the process it is called as our factorization. Which process? The expressing it as the product of the two, otherwise more than two numbers, it is called as our factorization. A number expressing it as the product of a two, otherwise more than two number, it is called as a factorization. And each of the numbers it is called as our factor. This one factor, this one it is a factor. Understood? Understood? Another thing I am saying, suppose here it is 6, here I am writing it as the 2. I am dividing by the 2. It means 2 into 3 is equal to 6. Whenever the remainder it is equal to 0, so I can write the middle one 6. I can write it as the product of a 2 into 3. So this one actually really the process of factorization. Writing the division, it is also same as this one. Both are equal. This one it is the division, this one it is its multiplication facts. Okay, from the multiplication facts one can say that 6 when divided by 2, here it is the quotient is 3. Otherwise 6 when divided by 3, the quotient it will be 2. When divided by 3, quotient it will be 2. When divided by 2, quotient it will be 3. So for which here one can say that, sir, 2 it is a factor, also 3 it is a factor. and here it is the factor of 6 it is, here it is 1 and here it is 6. Understood? Understood? Perfectly understood? Understood? So now I am showing you that the few of the number discussion from where you will get the knowledge that how to find out the factor of a number. Okay? So first number I am showing you the 24. See. First number I am showing you the 24 and how to find its factor. See. One number it is 24. Shortcut formula how to find the factor of 24. See, so 24 always you have to start expressing 24 it as the product of a 1, from the 1 with which one it becomes 24. So everyone knows 1 into 24 it will be 24. Always you have to start from the beginning 1. It is the important thing I am saying. It is the important thing I am saying. Always you have to start from the 1. 1 into 24 it is your 24. Ready? So then after the same 24 you just have to say 1 gun. Then after 2 you have to think whether the number can be divisible by 2 or not. So it means 2 into how much equal to 24? In the table number 2, 2 into 12 it is equal to 24. Ready? Perfectly understood? Thereafter it is the term of 3. Whether 3 into how much equal to 24? 24 it is one of the product in the table number 3 or not. So for which 3 into 8 is equal to 24. Ready? Then after think for 4, in the table 4 is there 24? Yes. 4 into 6 equal to 24. 4 into 6 is equal to 24. In the table number 5, no 24, so no need to write for 5 into anything. No need to write, it is as the 5 into anything. Then after in the table number 6, 6 into 4, see, suppose I will write 6 into 4, see, previously it was 6, 1 second, another 6 coming, previously 4 it was there, 1 second 4 it is there, so for which no need to write this one. Whenever you are getting the repetition of the number, you just have to stop at there. Understood or not understood? So repetition you have to stop at there. Then after see how to write which numbers are the factors. See, 1 it is the factor, 2 it is the factor, 3 it is the factor, 4 it is the factor, 6 it is the factor, 8 it is the factor, 12 it is the factor, 24 it is the factor. So it means you just have to arrange the factor in the ascending order, for which I wrote in this way. Okay, so for which factor of a 24, see, factors of a 24 are 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8, 12, 24. Ready? Perfectly understood? Another question I am showing to you, 15. 15. Always the shortcut trick is, you have to think 15, 1 into how much it is equal to 15. Always remember 1 into that number, always it will be the 15. 1 into that much. So for which first number it is 1 into 15. So it means 1 is a factor, also 15 it is also a factor. Then after 2 into how much? 2 into nothing, it will give us the 15. 3 into how much? 3 into 5 it is equal to 15. Then after 4 into nothing, it will give us the 15. Then after 5 into 3, 5 into 3. See, here it is 3 into 5. Here it is 1 second 5 into 3. It means 5 it is here, 1 second 5. 3 it is here, 1 second 3. So for which don't repeat and you just have to stop at there. Whenever we are getting the repetition of the factor, you just have to end off your work at there. So for which the factor of a 15s are, I said, flower make 1, 3, 5, then after 15. So for which the factor of a 15s are 1, 3, then after 5, then after 15. It is easy or difficult, you just have to say. It is easy or difficult, you just have to say. Understood or not understood? Listen, now we will do the discussion regarding the property of the factor. Property, see. Regarding the property, we will do the discussion. See. Property of the factor. See. Properties of factor. Listen. So this one, it is one of the factor groups. This one, it is also one of the factor groups. So from this one thing it is clear that you just have to see. So in the first point also we will write the same. See, first point it is 1 is the factor. Here it is also 1 is the factor. Okay, so for which 1 is the factor of every number. So first point should be 1 is the factor of every number. Many times it comes, which number is the factor of every number. So your answer should be 1 is the factor of every number. Ready? Another thing, see, here it is the 24, factor of 24 it is asked, so it means 24 is a factor. Here it is asked that the number it is 15, its factor I have to find out. Also I got 15, it is also the factor. So it means for any number, if the factor of a number is the number itself, factor of a 15, also 15 it is also a factor. Factor of 24, also 24 it is a factor. So for which you just have to write the every number is the factor of itself. Every number is the factor of itself. Understood? It is also one point. Every number is the factor of itself. It is another property. 2 points I have taught to you so far. Thereafter another things remember. So here the number of factors are 1, 2, 3, 4. Here it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So number of factors, here it is 4. Number of factors, here it is 8. So it means we can count the number of factors. Count means finite. Count means finite. Finite means we can count them. So for which we can say the number of factors is finite. Otherwise we can count. Otherwise we can count the number of factors. Ready? Another point you just have to see. Here the number it is 24. See, all the factors are 1 is less than 24. 2 is less than 24. 3 is less than 24. 4 is less than 24. 6 is less than 24. 8 is less. 12 it is less. But only one point it is equal to 24. So for which one can say all the factors are less than or equal to that number. So it means one can say that all the factors are less than or equal to that number. Ready? Ready? So here it is also you can say factor less, this factor less, this factor less, this factor it is equal. So it means factor of any number will never be greater than that number. Factor of a number will not greater. See, 15, it is not greater than 15. So it means either it will be equal, otherwise it will be smaller. Understood? Another point I am saying, but for the derivation of the another point, I want to erase the space. Okay? See, everyone see, suppose 0 I am dividing with the 1. 0 I am dividing with the 1. Also 0 I am dividing with the 2. Here it is 0 I am dividing with the 3. See, 1 into 0 equal to 0. So it means 1 is the factor of 0. Here 2 into 0 equal to 0. Here it is 0. 3 into 0 is equal to 0. So one thing it is common, all the non-zero numbers, any number you are dividing 0, 0 can be divided by any of the non-zero number. It means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. By this number, whenever you are dividing 0, always you will get the remainder 0. It means every number can divide 0. It means every number can divide 0. As every number except 0. So it means non-zero. All the non-zero number can divide 0. So it means every number can divide 0. So every non-zero number can divide 0. It means every number it is the factor of 0. So for which next point you can write every non-zero, not 0, not 0. Every non-zero numbers are the factor of 0. Which number it is not the factor? Another thing, important thing you just have to remember, I cannot divide any of the number by 0. I cannot divide any of the number by 0 and I cannot get the result. 5 also I cannot divide by the 0. 0 into how much? Equal to 5? I cannot say. So 0 I cannot divide. 0 I cannot divide. So as any number cannot be divisible by 0, so it is the important point you just have to remember. 0, it is not a factor of any of the number. 0, it is not a factor of any of the number. 0, it is not a factor of any of the number, but any number will be the factor of a 0. Interesting thing, any number, any non-zero number be the factor of a 0, but 0, it is not the factor of any number. Which number it is not the factor of any number? It is means 0. It means it is our 0. Okay, so for which number every non-zero numbers are factor? For which number every non-zero numbers are factor? It means it is our 0. Understood? So here it is the next point, also it can be written. Whatever the thing I am saying, all these things you have to make a note. Understood or not understood? So I think the property of the factor definition you understood. Also the properties of the factor I have already taught to you. Okay, so now only one, otherwise two questions I will do for you, such that you will be much more getting the knowledge of the factor. Okay, so you one question. See, one question, it is 21. Suppose one number it is given that the 21. How to check this one? It is the which numbers are the factors of 21. Actually it is asked that you have to check. Okay, you have to find out the factor of a 21. Actually factor of a 21 shortcut formula is you just have to write 1 into 21. Then after 2 into nothing, 3 into 7, it is equal to 21. 4 in the table number 4, no 21. Table number 5, no 21. Table number 6, no 21. Where to stop? Whenever you are getting the repetition. 4 into no, 5 into no, 6 into no. But 7 into 3, 7 into 3. See, 3 into 7, once again 7 into 3. Repetition for which you just have to stop. Ready? So here the factors are 1, 3, 7 and 21. So factors of 21 is equal to 1, always ascending order, 1, 3, 7, 21. 1, 3, 7, 21. Easy or difficult, you just have to say. Okay, another question it is, suppose I am showing you the question, it is 36. See, suppose the question it is 36. See, 36, it means 1 into 36, it is your 36. Ready? See, 2 into 18, it is equal to 36. 3 into 12, it is equal to 36. 4 into 9, it is equal to 36. 5 into nothing, it is equal to 36. 6 into 6 is equal to 36. Here we have to stop. Why? Because in this step 2, 6 it is repeated. 2, 6 it is repeated. For which we just have to stop at there. Now you got a knowledge about where to stop. Understood or not understood? Where to continue and where to stop. Whenever there it is the repetition of the factor, you just have to stop at there. So here the factor is 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Then after 9, then after 12, 18, then after 36. You have to make a flower just like this. So the factors of 36 are 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 1, 6. Out of 2, 6, you have to write 1, 6. Then after 9, then after 12, then after 18, then after 36. Actually, whatever the questions I have done for the today discussion from the beginning, all these questions you can find in the first question of exercise 3.1. So few of the question, 4 to 5 question of the exercise 3.1 I have done so far. So rest of the remaining question of the exercise 3.1 you just have to do by attempting yourself. Okay, anywhere, any problem, feel free to talk to me. Okay, thank you. Have a nice day ahead. Bye bye.